my name's Darren, and I'm 10 years old. I'm in year 6, and I love Chetwynde School.
My name is Roddy. I'm in year 6, and I think that Chetwynde School is a great primary school for really anybody, really.
Great. Well, I'm Professor Andrew Wren. I am the Chief Executive Officer and Executive Head Teacher of South Cumbria Multi-Academy Trust. And at the same time, I work at Furness College, and I'm the Principal and Chief Executive Officer. And Furness College is the sponsor of South Cumbria Multi-Academy Trust, which Chetwynde joined on the 1st of September. Okay, so I believe you've got some questions for me, so feel free to fire away.
Thank you. What is the South Cumbria Multi-Academy Trust?
Okay, so a Multi-Academy Trust is an organisation which will admit schools. So Chetwynde being the first school that joined on the 1st of September. Other schools will be welcome to join. And a Multi-Academy Trust is like an umbrella organisation that looks after all of the schools that sit underneath it. And what it does, it frees up the time of the head teachers of the individual schools to focus on their schools and less time on maybe the finances. But also what it means is that all the schools within the trust can work together and learn from each other and learn what's best and be the best that they possibly can be, whilst at the same time saving money because they're a larger organisation.
Thank you.
Why is our school joining?
So Chetwynde School is a relatively small school, which is great because you get smaller class sizes, and you get to know all of the other pupils, and you get to know seniors and primary and the different teachers. But smaller schools sometimes struggle because it's more difficult to make the finances balance when you're a smaller school. And Chetwynde School had been identified as a school that was struggling financially by the Department for Education, who said that it would be a good idea if the school joined a Multi-Academy Trust to be able to get the what we would call the efficiencies of a larger scale organisation. And in order to join the best trust that they possibly could, I worked with Mr. Jefferson and the governors, and we set up South Cumbria Multi-Academy Trust in the first instance to take Chetwynde in.
What does it mean to me as a pupil?
So the first thing it means is that Chetwynde School has got a very bright future. So the school will be around for many years. So that means that by the time you go right up to year 11, school will still be successful. As part of a larger organisation as well, what it means is because we can save money on certain things, we can also then spend money on things. And you'll have seen around the school a lot of the work that's going on at the moment. Not such exciting things like new roofs and painted classrooms, but what it does mean is IT facilities, books, the number of learning assistants and teachers, will mean a really good education for all the pupils that are at Chetwynde, and we can secure that for the future. It will also mean that the teachers at the school and Mr. Jefferson will be working with other teachers and head teachers within the trust, learning from each other about the best that they all do, and improving the education right across all of the schools. But that will mean for you as well, Chetwynde School will just continue to get better and better.
Thank you.
What will change?
So, as I said, things will only change for the better. So, in general, there will be very little that you will see change. And I'm really passionate about Chetwynde School. I think it's an amazing school. It's special. It's different to a lot of other schools. And I want that to stay exactly the same. And I want you to come to school and experience all of the best things that you've experienced whilst you've been at the school. What will change will be for the better. So you'll see things improving in the buildings, in the facilities, and just generally around the college site. You'll see that things will start to be improved because now there's money available to be able to spend to improve those things. So you'll only see changes for the better. But as I said, I'm passionate about the ethos of Chetwynde School and what it means to Barrow, and that won't change.
Mr. Jefferson, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, thank you. I am Mr. Jefferson and I am head teacher of Chetwynde School.
What are the plans? What are the school plans for the future now we're part of the South Cumbria Multi-Academy Trust?
Yeah, so the plans for the future, it's an exciting time for the school, absolutely. The plans for the future, that this cements an already positive relationship with Furness and Sixth Form College. Chetwynde School is unique, as everyone knows, with it being one of the only all-through schools in the area. And what this enables us to do is to plan for the future beyond Chetwynde as well. So we've now moved from a 3 to 16 school to really 3 to preparing pupils in the school up to A level and beyond to degree. It means that we can work in collaboration. We've already started that this year. We've now offered A levels for pupils within the school. So we now have A level DT and A level French that are taught by teachers from Chetwynde School that are delivering that as part of the collaboration with the college.
Thank you.
What is the best thing to you about Chetwynde School?
That's a difficult question because I absolutely love the school. I don't know if I can pick one thing out. I'd say that I'm probably in my dream job. I absolutely love being head teacher of Chetwynde School. I'm proud to be head teacher. I'm privileged in the position that I'm in, and I think the best thing for me is to see pupils thrive. And I get to see every single day little children from 3-year-old all the way up to 16, like you are, and I get to see people progress and grow within the school, and I think that is something that is really, really special. So it's something that we all are proud of.
Thank you.
Why do you think people choose Chetwynde?
Well, I have asked myself this question as well, because I had the conversation with my wife before we made the decision for my 3 children to come to Chetwynde School. So, my 3 daughters, Isabel, Amelia and Freya, all come to Chetwynde School. And I didn't make that decision just because I was the head teacher of the school, because not all head teachers send their children to the school that they work in. But I made that decision along with my wife because I knew that my children would be safe, they would be supported, they would be loved, they would be challenged, nurtured, and I knew that the value system of the school to be respectful, responsible pupils that are resilient and can take all the challenges that life throws at them. I knew that Chetwynde was the right school for my children to go to, for them to progress and move forward for the future. And I know that we pride ourselves to be a family feel in the school, and lots of people come to the school and say, oh, there's a real family feel to it. And that's because there are so many members of staff that have their children at the school. And I think that is a huge advocate of what we're all about, because if people entrust the staff at the school and trust their most precious children for us to come to us, then that is amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if I could just add as well, my 6-year-old son Jacob will be coming to Chetwynde hopefully when he goes into year 7. So the same as Mr. Jefferson's just said there.